A series of tornadoes tore eastward on May 2nd, 1929, touching down at locations all the way from Oklahoma to Maryland. The worst occurred in Rye Cove, Virginia, where a school building was yanked off the ground while the children were on noon recess. Desks made of oak and iron were tossed around like candy. A dumb rumor circulated about the wind sweeping feathers clean off the chickens at a neighboring farm and hair off the cows. The terrible reality was 12 dead children, though it took many hours of many fathers searching through debris to confirm this. The Shaw family lived 100 miles from Rye Cove and well outside of the storm's path. They experienced no impact. Jim Shaw learned of the tornado and the carnage days after it occurred from a neighbor who had listened to extensive coverage on the radio. Jim didn't discuss it with his wife nor any of his children. He carried and considered it silently as he went about his work that day, reinforcing the hog pen, training his filly for the harness, and dressing an infection near her eye. At dusk, Jim was returning the filly to her stall when his youngest son, Henry, came to him in distress. Henry was crying so hard he was drooling. The only word Jim could make out was hanging. Or was it aching? Or was it ringing? Jim's throat felt as though it was filling with sand, and he choked. "Where?" Henry pointed in the direction of the grove of tulip poplar trees, where the children liked to play. Jim picked him up and headed that way, running. Henry was a sensitive boy, frightened by loud sounds and long shadows and chicken bones, so it was probably merely a dead squirrel or rabbit that Henry had found, Jim thought, or that one of the other children had a bloody nose. It was probably nothing. Yet Jim's heart was whacking at his eye sockets in sheer terror as he ran with his son.